Life is so far away, but we'll make it one day. Every night that I pray, I just lay there and say, dear God, please watch us.
What up, you know what's up, it's Don the 7.
Yo, it is your homeboy, Mr. Chunky here with 7 to Dawn. You already know what it is. It is what it is.
But as of right, why is your car making noises at me?
It thinks there's a car behind me in my blind spot.
Oh yeah?
It can pick up ghosts? Holy shit, I didn't know $32,000 could do that.
Today's video will be my life from start to whatever point we get to. Mr. Chunka is going to be my new editor for YouTube, so there may be some changes coming up in the editing. There will obviously be more music than there will be any other kind of content. There will be videos and different types, like going through like my first songs as opposed to now. We'll see how the editing turns out. This will be the first go around it for him doing it for me. So let's see how you guys like it. Before you get to know who a person is, you have to know where that person came from. I was born Trevin Cole Shannon on May 7th of 2001. I was born in the Royal Columbian Hospital in New Westminster. I was born 9 pounds 6 ounces at a solid 22 3/4 inches. I was a big boy. My parents, Bradley Dean Graham Shannon and Julie Nadine Shannon, met when they were 18 or 19 at a Halloween party. They were married at 25 years old and then had me 4 years later. For the first 3 months of my life, I was living in a Port Moody townhouse complex. Moving from Port Moody, we ended up moving into this house right here. My parents lived here until I was 3 years old when they divorced, and my dad stayed in this house until I was about 5 or 6. Literally what these kids over here are doing is exactly what I used to do on this exact cul-de-sac pretty much every day of my life until my dad moved from here. It's kind of surreal to see that, actually. My dad moved to Vancouver. Well, there will be some fillers in between here, but we moved to Maple Ridge. From the time I was 3, living with my mom, I've been a Maple Ridge boy. Well, this very street is the street that my dad and I would bike almost every single time I'd be at my dad's house. I learned to ride my bikes down here, skateboards and scooters. And there, my mom moved into a new house where we lived in a basement suite, little 2-bedroom basement suite. That was our life for a solid 2 or 3 years until she finally met a guy. That would be this house right here. We lived in the basement suite of this one. I saw my mom go through some really hard things, but as always, she was a huge person in my life. This was my first daycare. Here's my first elementary school. I went to this school. I got in my first fist fight here. Got suspended for the first time. Left behind by my daycare for the first time right there. First place I ever really got bullied was here. I went here from grades 2 to 5. What's your take, bro?
Take 2.
We arrive at the last school, Alouette Elementary. This is where I went for the last 2 years, and this is where I found my passion for writing though. I started writing poetry for fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want a part 2, which will include more of my high school life and my life just after high school, since I'm only a year and a bit graduated, please just let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you don't already. And like and subscribe to him. He's the only featured channel that I have, because only a guy who works as hard as this guy deserves a feature on my page, because him and I feed off of each other in terms of work ethic and everything else like that. He keeps me going. So,
and the dinner table too. Because we both get very hungry.
We both get very hungry. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.